Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. First down for this offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet and saying, hey, that's my bad.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He makes a catch. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team in the program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
On a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into...
Running back.
The field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They run the reverse. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And wide receivers are doing this more and more in college football. You see them motion and shift all over the place. They give them the football a lot. Sometimes they use them as a decoy, but nice positive game. But more importantly, defense understanding they're ready for it. Good stop.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one falls in. Got a chunk play on that one.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
First and 10.
First down here for the offense. Trying to get the corner. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got him downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. At the 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 89. Dalton Dixon for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
First and 10.
Here comes the offense on first down. The corners are walked up tight. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
No huddle here for the offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. The give to the tailback. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? To the air, it's Ginn. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run from the shotgun. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First down to start the drive after the break. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Makes the grab on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They want to throw it. Looking for the score. And it's caught for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Scanning the field, it's Ginn. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
Give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Going up top on first down. Buying some time. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Quarterbacks nowadays are so good. With 1 second or 2 seconds, they can make really big plays. But when you give them that much time, my goodness, all of them are going to be successful.
They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Ooh, boy, this freshman quarterback has a host, and he's seeing that thing in there. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Back to throw, it's Ginn. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Unleashes to the end zone. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Number 26.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He's got it in the end zone. It's good, and they shave 8 points off that lead as they head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half.
Set to kick off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Defense looks as if it's coming. They use the end around. First play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. It's Ginn. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They get to the line quickly.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll throw it on first down. Got his man down the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
First down for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The away team has a slight lead. They play a fun brand of football. Let's see if they can close this one out.
To the air on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And what a great way to start the second half if you're on defense. You did some really good things in that first half, and so you set the tone here early by getting a sack, and you were sending a clear message to this offense. This second half ain't going to be easy.
Going for the big play. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. That pass is incomplete. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Motion from the offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Ginn. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough for that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch, and then what does he do? Gets the first down, gets out of bounds, new set of downs for this offense.
Long way to go for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's got it. Running toward the tape. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Hand off to the lone back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Ginn. They've got the screen set up. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Can anyone catch him? Got enough space. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. He sees his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss and find the end zone.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Trying to find his man on first down. Gonna take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown! He got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. From the gun, looking for a man. They're bringing heat. He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Still running at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's at the 10. And he's in for the touchdown.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. And the offense takes the field, eager to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to take a shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Line gets set. First down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Ginn. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They go to the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
On third down, going up top. Finds the tight end. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Might as well stick with him. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And they take a knee to set up the kicker, and they'll try to knock through a field goal to win this one. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout by the offense.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. Nerves of steel right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. You're